From Wimbledon to the US Open, Coco Gauff's unforgettable matches. Cori Coco Gauff, a name that has quickly become synonymous with youth, talent, and determination in the world of tennis, burst onto the international scene with remarkable performances at Wimbledon and the US Open. Born on March 13, 2004 in Delray Beach, Florida, Gauff's ascent in the tennis world has been nothing short of extraordinary. What happened at Wimbledon and the US Open? In 2019, at just 15 years old, Coco Gauff announced herself to the tennis world with a sensational debut at Wimbledon. She became the youngest player to qualify for the main draw in the Open era and went on to defeat her idol Venus Williams in a thrilling match. Gauff's captivating journey continued as she reached the fourth round, displaying a level of maturity and composure far beyond her years. Coco Gauff's remarkable journey to Wimbledon in 2019 was a testament to her prodigious talent and unwavering determination. Born on March 13, 2004 in Delray Beach, Florida, Gauff displayed a love for tennis from an early age and quickly rose through the ranks in the tennis world. Her remarkable performances continued at the US Open later that year, where she again showcased her incredible talent and tenacity. Gauff became the youngest player in the Open era to reach the third round of the women's singles event. These achievements not only catapulted her into the spotlight, but also raised the expectations for her future in the sport. Coco Gauff's story is one of resilience, talent, and the pursuit of excellence. It serves as an inspiration not only to tennis enthusiasts, but to anyone with a dream. As we delve into her inspiring journey, we will uncover the elements that make her a true icon in the making, destined to leave an indelible mark on the world of tennis and beyond. The first match of Coco. However, it was her entry into the 2019 Wimbledon Championships that truly catapulted her into the international spotlight. At just 15 years old, Gauff made history by becoming the youngest player to qualify for the main draw of Wimbledon in the Open era. Her journey began with a captivating first-round match against Venus Williams, a tennis legend and one of Gauff's idols. In a thrilling showdown, Gauff overcame Williams in straight sets, 6-4, 6-4, announcing her arrival on the grandest stage in tennis. The world watched in awe as this young phenom displayed remarkable poise and composure under pressure. Gauff's remarkable run continued as she progressed through the tournament, defeating seasoned opponents and showcasing her immense talent. She reached the fourth round of Wimbledon, a feat rarely achieved by players of her age. Along the way, she captured the hearts of tennis fans worldwide with her fearless style of play and her ability to rise to the occasion. What did the journey to Wimbledon look like? Coco Gauff's journey to Wimbledon was a fairy tale that seemed to be written in the stars. Her exceptional skills, unwavering self-belief, and the support of her family and coaches paved the way for her historic run at Wimbledon. It was a momentous chapter in her career that marked the beginning of what promises to be a remarkable tennis legacy. Coco Gauff's breakthrough performance at Wimbledon in 2019 was nothing short of extraordinary, and its impact reverberated far beyond the tennis courts. At just 15 years old, she captured the imagination of fans worldwide and left an indelible mark on the sport. One of the defining moments of Gauff's Wimbledon journey was her first-round clash with Venus Williams. Defeating a tennis legend like Williams, who had won Wimbledon 5 times, was a watershed moment. It signified the passing of the torch from one generation to the next. Gauff's victory was not just about winning a match, it was a symbolic changing of the guard. She showcased remarkable composure, powerful ground strokes, and an unshakable belief in herself, qualities that would become her trademarks. The significance of this victory extended beyond the tennis world. It was a moment of cultural importance, resonating with those who had watched Venus Williams rise to prominence years earlier. Gauff's win symbolized the progression of the sport and the emergence of a new era. It was a reminder that tennis is a sport where age is no barrier to success, and talent can shine through at any age. How did she prepare for the US Open? Gauff's preparation for the US Open was meticulous. Her dedication to training, honing her skills, and maintaining her fitness level was evident. Her team, led by her father, Cori Gauff, and coach Jean-Christophe Forel, provided unwavering support and guidance. The tournament itself was a showcase of Gauff's incredible talent and mental fortitude. She displayed her prowess in high-pressure situations, winning tough matches against seasoned opponents. One of her standout performances was a thrilling second-round victory over Timea Babos, where she saved 2 match points en route to a dramatic comeback win. As she progressed through the tournament, Gauff's achievements continued to captivate the tennis world. Her remarkable journey culminated in a memorable run in the 3rd round, becoming the youngest player in the Open era to achieve this milestone at the US Open. Gauff's journey to the US Open was a testament to her unwavering commitment to the sport. It showcased her exceptional talent and provided a glimpse into the bright future of a player destined for greatness. Her groundbreaking performance in the US Open. Coco Gauff's run at the US Open has been nothing short of extraordinary. With her amazing skill and tenacity, the teenage tennis phenomenon, frequently referred to as the phenom, has been creating ripples in the tennis world. Let's take a deeper look at Coco Gauff's matches at the US Open. Coco Gauff faced several strong opponents in the early stages of the event. She demonstrated her abilities and tenacity while winning hearts along the way. Her achievements were a breath of new air in the tennis world. Coco Gauff's outstanding battle came against a seasoned opponent who had been a strong force in the sport for years. Coco didn't back down in this classic clash of experience versus youth. She gave it her all, and the audience was on the edge of their seats. Coco Gauff continued to thrive as the event went on. Her quickness and agility on the court were impressive. She glided fluidly, effortlessly covering the court, and her strong strokes kept her opponents on their toes. Coco Gauff's sportsmanship and cheerful personality garnered her fans in addition to her abilities. She handled both successes and failures with elegance, garnering the respect of both teammates and spectators. Coco Gauff faced much stronger opposition in the later rounds of the US Open. The contests were fierce, with every point becoming critical. Coco, on the other hand, remained unfazed. She relied on her training and intuition, pushing herself to perform to the best of her ability in every battle. For Coco Gauff, the US Open was about more than simply tennis. It was about establishing herself on the largest platform of all. She fought every point as if it were her last, like a genuine champion. In the end, Coco Gauff's performance at the US Open demonstrated her skill, persistence, and love for the sport. She made an indelible imprint on the competition, and her future in tennis seems to be bright. Coco Gauff's US Open bouts were an emotional roller coaster, and her performances will be remembered for years to come. She faced several strong opponents, yet she remained a blazing figure in the world of tennis throughout. Her adventure continues, and fans all across the globe are looking forward to her next appearance on the court. Coco Gauff's unforgettable matches have had a profound impact on the world of tennis, particularly on young players aspiring to follow in her footsteps. Her meteoric rise has served as an inspiration, proving that age is no barrier to success in the sport. The lasting impact of Gauff's performances extends to the overall popularity and growth of tennis. She has revitalized interest in the game, drawing in a younger audience and inspiring a new generation of fans and players. Her legacy will continue to shape the future of tennis, leaving an indelible mark on the sport's history.